Hi guys, I'm Siddharth. Welcome back to Sidharthworld, your own channel, and welcome to the new unboxing video. Well, a lot of us as an individual, some or other a day in our life, we try to have a fountain pen because there is a craze, but there is a very less awareness about the fountain pen because especially in India, not many of us we use fountain pen, but we are more prone to a ball pen, a gel pen or roller ball pen. We are more into the ball pen and gel pen kind of thing, but in western countries the impact of fountain pen is quite more. So there are so many brands, there are so many manufacturers who are manufacturing fountain pen. We are doing fountain pen who builds the finest quality fountain pen you get in all metal construction, stainless steel, brass, aluminium, carbon fiber, and so many. It goes all the way. Price range, it differs at different levels. So when it is a metal construction, the sturdiness will be there and the cost is so going up. In today's video, we are going to introduce to you one such fountain pen, which is the Jinhao 159, which is a solid metal construction fountain pen. And the beauty is it is heavy, it is all metal, it is finest construction, there is no damage, and yes, it is available in Amazon. Link is in the description and all details are in the description. When you go and read the review in Amazon, people will say, oh, I got a defective piece, I got a problematic piece. It happens sometimes with some people, but that can be replaceable. There is no issue. So let's move ahead and discuss about this pen in brief, and let's see how it. Now this pen works with a standard cartridge. This is of Jinhao cartridge. Can also work with an converter because you can use any kind of bottle ink, and if you want, you can, if you feel free to use cartridge. So if you're beginning, if you're starting to write, I would suggest you go for cartridge and use the cartridge, but don't discard the cartridge because that will be affecting the environment. So what you do is just refill those cartridges with a syringe and a favorite bottle ink, so it will work. And once you are attaining a confidence, then you go and start using a converter which comes pre-built. And this converter is not small enough because it will contain pretty much about 0.7 ml of ink, and it's very simple. You just have to just put it and then open this. So fully it is open. Now submerge the nib and then roll back. When you roll back, it will start drawing the ink and it will pull the ink to your feed, and then lock it up and make sure you clean the nib with a soft tissue or kind of thing, and you write. Now holding wise, yes, when you hold, it looks little bit sturdy, it looks quite heavy, quite sturdy, and it will immediately grab the attention. But at the same time, it's a nice gold plated finish kind of thing, so it's all nice and beautiful. And yeah, when you remove the cap, it is this small barrel. I'm a little scared because morning it has already fallen down. So the nib is stainless steel gold plated nib. It's a standard M size nib, but yeah, writing wise, I mean, it's not filled, but still you don't feel the weight, and it's nice grip. You can hold it and you can write it up. Now let's do a writing sample for this. Let me ink it up and let us try a writing sample and then see how it works. So as you can see, it's how nicely it is built. It's a, you can say, cigar shape pen. Basically this is called cigar shape. So it looks, I mean, if I take it to the near, you can see it is how bulky and how big it is. So yeah, it is big, it is sturdy, and it takes a time. Yeah, a couple of times, a little bit of dust and all get stick, but otherwise you won't it won't get lost so soon, this polish or the the sign or the paint or anything. It's not like that because it's premium built kind of thing. I mean, it's not premium, but it's premium built. So yeah, that's how it is. And let me show you the nib also. The nib, yeah. So how clearly you can see. So if I bring it near, it goes. So it takes that. So it's a nicely built nib that you get in your premium pens. The logo of Jinhao is created, and there is a slate cut in the center, breathing hole, and yeah, that's the feed and the nib. One thing I am not sure, seeing this, one thing I'm not pretty sure that whether you can replace the nib or not, because at times there is shown that yes, you can replace the nib. I just refilled the cartridge, so that's why I am not able to open it up. But otherwise, let me show you that also. Here goes. So this is a standard short cartridge, standard international short cartridge, and yes, you just have to press a bit hard because puncture, and that's the barrel, that's the cap, unmounted. So that's it, and it's a pretty nice and good quality build, so you will love it. Now the question comes here is why I did not go for a premium one is because I come to know what is my handwriting, because it depends broadly on the nib. It says it's a mid size nib, but it writes like a fine nib. It's not mid, because mid means it will have a broader aspect because the lines will be broader, but it is looks like a mid nib, but it's a fine nib. It's not like that. So you can see the sample. Now let us do one more sample again. Let us write this one this way, so at least you can see. Well, if you see closely, if you see closely, it is medium, but not that much. As the reservoir gets wet with the ink, I have to just slightly, because if you see this part I wrote it when it was just initially I was just writing. Once the ink starts flowing, the reservoir gets wet, and once the reservoir gets wet, I think you can see how clear and how sturdy it writes. So it's absolutely desired to write. Well, if you see closely, it is medium, but not that much. As the reservoir gets wet with the ink, I have to just slightly, because if you see this part I wrote it when it was just initially I was just writing. Once the ink starts flowing, the reservoir gets wet, and once the reservoir gets wet, I can I think you can see how clear and how sturdy it writes. So it's absolutely desired to write with such a fountain pen, and yes, it does not put weight on your hand. So you can peacefully you can write yours. You can write peacefully. So you can see how beautifully it is written. So that's the beauty of writing in a fountain pen. You get the absolute